Acknowledging that we have more than most people to be thankful for. We ask that you be with those who are less fortunate, who cannot have decent food that we have throughout the world. That are coming soon. Strengthen us, we ask these things in thy name.
Amen.
Now you can die.
Okay, we're almost ready.
And you know, I was going to grab that book today too when I was out.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about it.
Really?
Did you get that book for you, Sergey? About the David?
Oh, yeah. No. I don't know where even my phone is.
You can do bowl or plate. Hey, Mom, we need a spoon.
Can I use a bowl for my mashed potatoes?
You can do whatever you want.
You need spoons for everything.
I need to get a license plate for my car. It's got that holder on there, so it's like stupid with nothing on it.
Here's one bar.
Wait, expensive?
Yes.
Oh, there's
And I've
one
got
left.
more in
What is this for?
There's one left in the
Gravy.
bowl.
We just come and do
Not
that.
Is there gravy over there?
There's still only big spoon left.
Okay.
I have no idea where
Here,
gravy
got
is.
it.
Maybe
Here.
Mom was freaking out if we smashed these plates.
you want to put gravy on right here?
Mud dry.
You go first.
I need a spoon.
Gravy right there.
You're fine, just go.
Too much.
What do you need?
Take care of mine. Eat it. I'm already busy.
Up here.
Yep. That's okay.
Sergey, you're gonna be first because you gotta go to work, right?
Yeah, I can't touch alcohol.
I have
No,
a
that
turkey leg.
I like the dressing.
looks good.
There you go.
Another green
Alright.
casserole coming. And lots of rolls.
Going.
You can buy your
Oh,
food,
yeah.
please.
That's heavy. A little hot, huh? Just gonna use this.
They got that backwards, don't they?
Got the gravy and I'll slap some potatoes on top of your gravy right there.
We need to take that meat over
So they
to
can come
the
up from the bottom.
Over to the window
Yeah,
area?
all of that food should go over there.
White stuff.
Okay.
The mashed potatoes, everything can go in the window, then you guys have a lot easier space there with that.
I say just leave it. Now we have a rotation.
Let it
There's my cheek.
Mudgy.
Did you get enough?
There's another bowl one.
There
Just one.
we go.
Probably
Just one.
Oh, that smells so good.
Here's another one. Okay.
See, we need a spoon for this here gravy too.
We need 2 or 3 spoons. We need a fork for the sweet potatoes.
Your best.
Need a
We need
fork?
a spoon and a
Fork for the
fork.
sweet potatoes and another spoon for the stuffing.
Take a spoon wherever you want. Okay.
That's how we roll right there.
Not gravy, but caution.
Good. Is it-
Spoon for the dressing.
Boom, forks.
Sorry.
Whatever we're calling it.
Totally.
Discussion on Facebook.
As soon as they're finished with all the leftovers, I'm gonna wish we had Thanksgiving.
You gotta go in on these rolls for the
Oh, I know.
No, it was never dressing in my house. What?
The turkey is delicious.
Here.
Delicious.
Yeah, we got
Like
one.
it.
Delicious.
It was ready for turkey at 9 o'clock in the
I've
morning.
got another green casserole.
I was ready for turkey like the day Thanksgiving was over.
And they all that.
Last year.
last year.
We're gonna want the other.
Maybe we'll have it at Christmas Eve.
Sorry.
You're all
Very
right.
ill-fashioned.
I'll take a nice big turkey.
And we actually have salad. All your toppings are over here in case you didn't see that. So
What
it's
happened when your mom
kinda
didn't
like
run marathons today?
Oh, okay. No, I missed that.
Alright, first things first, we need salt. There's salt. This now? Just try it up there.
You need salt and pepper?
Yes,
There's
please.
some right here.
Oh, just kidding. What you need?
really like mashed potatoes.
Green bean casserole?
Gravy.
Alright.
Hey, Mom. Build the gravy here. Where's that other green bean casserole at? It's in the oven, just need to take it out. Here.
My turn.
Good idea, strap cut, put it in.
I'll go through the line fast.
Yeah, it's faster than Shawnee's.
Which spot is mine, Patty?
You choose whichever one.
Where are you?
I was right here, but you can be down there,
Okay.
I can be there, whatever.
Car's here in the middle.
Where's Carter?
I think Carter was sitting here. Where were you?
I sit right there, yeah.
Here?
I still have a huge other.
Is that where you're at, Connor?
Yeah, I'll move here.
That's all right. There.
Go ahead.
You can sit right there, Gramps. Nobody's right there.
Oh, that was yours, huh? Okay, I thought you were
Want some green bean casserole?
coming in with some new stuff. Let's see. Stuffing is
Over there.
Everything's over
On the
there.
end.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
I didn't see
Don't
it.
miss out on that.
Here, let's put this
It's like the
over
most
here.
pivotal part.
Sorry, I gotta rethink this.
I think there's one.
I'll make them. Don't know
This is
what-
not your.
Austin, you forgot about the stuffing too?
Should I refill the gravy? Is it getting low?
I don't think a lot of that.
This is why I love Thanksgiving.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
bring it back.
Alright, one less painful.
Alright, we need.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes and greens. Probably not gonna do that whole thing on his plate, right? If Jack were here, the only thing you would eat were the rolls.
Just
Yeah.
roll it up.
No turkey? Oh,
Rolls are just way too
no.
good.
Does he like besides rolls? That's it.
Okay.
Now, if we go somewhere and they have steak, they'll eat the whole thing.
We've got plenty more
May
turkey.
not even like that.
Gravy.
What are they doing today? Want to plug it any higher with green?
You want some more pop, Brian?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Whole plate. It's like, wait, where's the
Okay.
My fingers are really
Shots. We're doing shots.
Where's Sergey? Right there?
Sit wherever you
Where
want.
are you gonna sit, Pat? I mean,
I
Sarah?
can sit in my car and eat them.
I'll sit back there.
Then you can sit next to me.
Do a drive-through buffet.
Mm-hmm.
That dressing is.
Playing travel volleyball.
No,
Tell mine.
Doesn't matter.
Made my fork too hot
it's
even.
all good.
She works now.
Dad, you can sit right next to me right here.
You good?
There's 2 places here. 1, 2.
So we already knew Rome was nice, so I'll let her know.
It's excellent, Cheryl.
You work tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That
Doubt it.
turkey is the bomb.
Is it good?
I don't think they're open right
Mac
after
gravy is
Thanksgiving.
perfect, just like last year's.
I don't think they are.
Mark is.
What? Make it the way my mother made it back in the early 50s. Which is probably when it first came out.
What first came out?
Green bean casserole. Green bean casserole recipe.
Good?
How do you do it? The juice from the canned green beans. You do not put milk in it. Oh, okay. That's probably made different? Mm-hmm. The only difference. Dressing is good, Cheryl.
Does it? Good.
Yum.
Never know on the front part.
Dressing for what?
What's the
Stuffing.
The stuffing.
Oh my gosh, we decimated that
Since
church.
when is that called dressing?
Destroy it.
It's always been called that, we just changed it up. to
It's something old fashioned.
No, there's
Don't
no
know
fat,
It's
there's
an
one there,
Eastern
one there.
and
Oliver
Southern
just slide
term.
this way.
Yeah.
They call it dressing.
Slide down this way.
Those of
so
us that
I
live in the
just
north
did.
call it stuffing.
You wanna sit there?
Literally, you stuff it.
Doesn't matter, right?
My grandma came from central Illinois. And he had a lot of accent,
Huh?
like almost a southern.
That's why they call it dressing.
And she used to say down.
Not too salty.
And then you go to my African American friends, and what they're having today is significantly different.
Is that the cornbread?
That's the best part, man.
The stuffing will be cornbread.
Yeah. That's the
I
stuff.
love the salt
pie.
Yeah, your mom.
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Mom and I used to go to the movie and she'd dump
No turkey?
salt on the pot.
A little bit. Not much. And
I'd go
green
get
beans
my
with
own.
ham hocks.
You can definitely go on popcorn, but I definitely think you. I don't
That
think.
one right there.
I don't think you can put enough butter though. I like butter.
Yeah, I like butter.
Butter's fine.
Oh my God.
But when you dump 3/4 of the salt container on there,
Like
He's talking about your mama.
Oh man,
She
they
knows.
makes it way better than anybody else.
Homemade.
She gets it from
And I guess there's
grandpa.
this one guy that works at the hospital.
Don't you like how it's
Guys who work
salted
on the
again?
restaurants, and
Wait a
he
minute,
made
yeah.
a sweet potato pie
Yep.
yesterday.
Same.
lot more than that.
Mom, you don't like the candles?
People think I smoke cigarettes sometimes with salt on everything.
You probably do.
A lot. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes in your room.
Why?
Because you got the best ashtray in the house.
I don't smell it.
Those people that smoke put seasoning on their stuff about 4 times more than anybody else.
Smoke again?
I don't smoke.
Hell no.
I
Except
do
some
like
African Americans.
There's days I'd like to have one, but I don't.
I went to go through a girl a couple of years ago.
I'm good.
She would salt turkey.
It's good.
We'll see how the plow season goes. That's gonna be hard.
Figure that.
I had an employee, Marilyn Haynes.
What do you mean?
She'd sit down at lunch and I would become the salt shaker. She
That's
never
the time I
tasted
smoke
1
most
ounce of
of
the
them in
food.
the car.
And I'm like, you have no idea how much salt is. Oh, I know, there won't be enough. I'm
Which
like,
truck
oh
are you
my
gonna use?
God.
That one?
Why you don't?
Okay.
No, I'm not using that one.
You gotta put that
We
away.
get some of the citrus lights.
Definitely would fight here. I don't think it's
You
very
don't
good.
live there.
Oh, no.
No giant food.
I'm not planning.
You sit back.
Love ketchup.
Can't smoke it if you don't buy it.
Bomb.
That's right.
And it's easiest to quit when you don't talk about it.
No, I don't plan on doing that again.
No, no, we're not.
Yep, I think so.
Can you scoot over?
Got enough potatoes here.
Did it again, Mom.
Mom's sitting here.
Did it again.
Make sure you
Yeah,
put
it's
the
okay.
lid over.
Oh,
You use dressing too, huh?
Good job on that.
Dressing is like the.
Here, come eat.
Okay.
but yeah, I don't plan on doing it.
That's good.
I'm that guy now that when they light them, I'm like, that shit's gonna kill you.
Smells good though.
Oh, when they first light it, otherwise it tastes smell like crap.
Record some.
Who just farted?
Nobody.
Carly, don't call people.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's alright, Grandma. We all do it.
Dude, cake that.
You sure?
Yeah,
You wanna try this?
I don't know.
Drink one with the feta cheese on it?
maybe in a little bit. Do
Are they ever
this.
loud?
That? Oh, yeah.
Really?
Hello?
You put some more, quite a bit of.
Dressing?
I just look at you and go,
No.
Dressing?
Cranberry sauce.
Gravy?
Cranberry sauce.
Do you like that cranberry, Dad?
Oh, yeah. Love
I don't have a
cranberry.
big appetite
Turkey
anymore.
dressing.
Did you make that?
I did.
Made them cranberry?
I scooted over as much as I
I
could.
guess
Here.
when I was growing up in my mother would buy that jellied stuff in the can. Oh my God, that was so awful.
you feed him,
Do
don't you?
that.
Yeah.
It's been a long time to ever.
He's
Bring
gonna
it
feel
for
honest
Bono.
to dog.
I'm gonna bring Capone a plate.
I would waste my food on your dog.
Grind them up in the
First thing
ninja with oranges.
Technically, it's not.
When you leaving?
Oh,
Whenever
no.
we're done neutering
Raw.
him.
Why are you
Would
gonna
anyone
neuter
like
it?
some of this
Don't even waste your time.
roll stuffed with feta and spinach?
Or your money.
There is salt and pepper.
You're
if that's
trying
what you
to
need.
buy your time. He ain't changing.
You never know.
Oh, yes, I do. When he comes out of that cage, he better be muzzled.
Wow.
24/7,
I was gonna light the candles, but
you know?
no, it's
You
alright.
can't light somebody, they're gonna see.
Did you do the decoration?
You might as well just take your talents down
Well, this I
to
bought.
Florida and
That
see
Food
what kind of
52,
dog fights we can get them in and win some money
It's
off
like
of
a
it.
foodie's haven. They've got every kind of knick-knack, paddywhack you could use,
Oh,
recipes,
just what I need is a few more of those.
cookbooks.
Hey,
I custom cut this wood. I went to the village and picked it.
That you did, actually.
Okay.
Wait,
It's the
what?
best piece of ash I can find.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, you cut what you find.
Did you want my mom?
yeah, I don't freaking know, she got enough stuff.
What did I do?
No.
You just said you definitely need to go to Food 52.
Go to what?
No.
It's called Food 52. No, it's more
It's
like,
an online thing.
it's more like, I suppose you could consider it for me.
UPS man came yesterday morning.
Dropped off another iPad?
Imagine that.
He had a package out on the back porch and I'm like, I didn't order anything. So I figured maybe one of the boys did. No, she addressed me. I'm like, really? I have no idea.
What is it?
It's a beach towel. Apparently, I entered some contest and I came in second, so I get this big beach towel.
Nice.
Stouffer's biscuits. I don't have a clue. where I
All they
ever
want
get
is
something
your-
like that.
You gonna go
That's
see her,
perfect
you know,
for the
her
beach
birthday.
towel.
Does it say Stouffer's
Yes.
biscuit?
Yeah.
Now you gotta start going to the beach.
Just drop something.
So you can Stouffer your
Drop,
biscuits.
I mean, anything drop? I thought I saw it maybe when I played.
Got that. Still got a sharp eye, huh?
Tasty show.
Is it?
Who knows what first place was, but this was second place.
Well, first place was about the towel.
First place probably.
Beach towel.
First place was the umbrella.
No, the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, right.
It was a lifetime supply.
Yeah,
of
minus the towel.
Like, I don't get probably into that kind of silliness.
You know, I mean, elbow
You don't
elbow.
need no more. You look like you gonna
My
explode.
elbows aren't on the table.
It's like man's credit.
Are you gonna take food to work with you or not? No?
He has to take a salad with him.
Gotta keep the fire going.
You gotta tell everybody at work that the salad was made by everybody in your family except
But
for you.
you. He helped us like first.
Have to work.
Oh, not so.
Yeah, you're another one of those.
Perfect meal to work night shift.
Yeah, aha, you got it.
Mhm.
Another one of those jobs where my teacher friends are all bitching about the fact that some poor slob has to go to Best Buy and work this afternoon. Oh, I'm like ready to slay a couple of people.
Hey,
I did last
I was
year.
that guy once. It
For Black
sucks.
I
Friday?
don't care. You got paid.
Did I though?
I said to the one last year, you teachers have not worked a holiday in your entire careers.
Hey, what time is this Best Buy open, you know?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Gotta be there. Gotta get
Well, you
on.
go to Walmart tonight at 6, man. Beat it all.
5 o'clock tonight
What do you need?
Oh, tonight they do?
Yeah.
It's 30 bucks instead of 60.
at Carson's.
5 o'clock at Best Buy.
You want some water, Dad?
So they got my lecture about the
Right now
police
it's
and
about
fire and healthcare people who the holiday is a date on the calendar and you
I
have
have stove on for
Thanksgiving
the
when
gravy a
family
little
can
bit. Will
be
you shut it
together.
out
It
for
doesn't
me?
matter whether it's
Thanks,
Thursday.
buddy.
Yeah.
Nurses, doctors.
And then I said, and then you got the people at the gas stations and all of that, you know, because you got all these people traveling, you know what she said to me? You need to fill up your tank before you leave. My reply back was, Allison, not every trip is a one-tank trip.
Yeah.
Trip.
need to eat a
These
roll
good
then.
sorry for any of the teachers who think they're so poorly paid.
They're so good.
This is
Because the salary they quote you is a
So
9-month
good.
salary, it's not a 12-month salary.
Hey, Grandma.
really good one.
Before I go Black Friday shopping
You're
tonight,
full?
is it cool if I get your credit card?
No, you may not.
We'll take your credit card though.
That's fine. It'll probably decline around.
You get some socks, maybe a pair of underwear, you know.
But on somebody else,
Go.
I'll buy everything. TV.
I'll be better tomorrow when I go to the bank, but today, there's some limit.
What is in here, Carol?
Christmas.
Later.
That's it.
Liquor.
How come you guys don't go to Chicago anymore.
Would you like this underneath?
Why do you
We're all
go
old
to
as
Chicago
shit
on
now.
Thanksgiving?
Nobody
It
wants
used
to
to
walk
be
around
with the hospital.
Some other lady does it now. You get tired of doing the same thing
Why do
over
you
and
go
over
to
again.
Chicago on Thanksgiving?
You don't want to take us to the American Roadhouse store anymore?
That's why I like to do my class.
And honestly, carrying your bags around is a total nightmare.
After a while, I could have gone home back at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, not 7.
I more or less like to go and eat.
If I were going, I will take the train. I will be there for a few
That's what
hours.
we
We'll
do.
do a few things and we'll come home.
We usually stay.
Amtrak actually putting more trains on this whole entire
See,
weekend.
whenever I go shopping,
Chicago.
Mom has to stay awake and will buy the phone.
Austin,
When
on
you
sale,
go to
you can get an
Chicago,
iPad.
Does it
You
get
can
lost?
get
And now so I call.
$9.
You think I should buy this? It's $800. Once she gives me the okay, I can't feel bad about it.
Austin,
Any store.
you can get an iPad Mini 2 for
Drop
like
South Shore is
$99.
at the water.
I'm good.
I know. Pour it out.
And that's a different train.
Yeah, that's so
Side of town.
No, yeah, you don't want to be going there.
To inside.
That's why you can get on the train in St. Joe or South Bend.
Let's get forward.
In Buffalo. And if you're going on the train on Amtrak tomorrow, you better be getting on in South Bend because by the time they get to Michigan City, there will be a seat.
Now, the Amtrak is nowhere near Michigan. You just take a taxi over? Is that how you?
No, Amtrak leaves out of St. Joe or
St.
New
Joe.
Buffalo.
Yeah, but once you get into Chicago,
It's downtown.
we went
It's
there.
not at the same station as,
That's quite a ways, actually. We went there once and I was
The
like,
Randolph Street, probably.
Well, you just gotta get on, you just gotta get on one of the other
We're on
tracks,
our-
like the red lines or
we're on
something
our
once you
way
get
home,
there, and it runs you back and forth this way.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
The balloon, I don't know, the Virginia was like a blue
I
line or
just assumed
something. We
go
kept
with
taking
that.
that to like
What's up, buddy?
Millennium Park.
I'm not gonna give you any food. You're
Yeah.
too big.
last time
You
I
can
went
do
was
it, you just gotta get on 2 or 3 different
That was
trains
several years
to
ago.
get where you wanna go. That's
Right
all.
really
after
not.
Christmas, and they
You
have
buy
all
like
these
this
gift
pass
cards to
thing,
spend,
you
and I'm
scan it
like,
and you can get right on.
you got a $50 gift
My
card
grandpa
that if
usually
you
does.
spent that $50 in South Bend, you'd get $50 worth of stuff. In Chicago, you're gonna get about 35 by the
Oh, I
time
can
you
put a
pay
piece
all
in
the
my
freaking
mouth.
tax. on it.
He'll lightly come up and take
What
it.
is their tax? Well,
Oh, it was 10 a couple years ago, so who knows?
So how come he bit you?
He didn't.
That's
growled.
what you told me.
Is that the
He growled at me when I was putting it back in
That's
the
the
cage and he
sales
like
tax.
turned around.
Sales, city
I have no
sales.
idea, and then Chicago's got an additional one on top of it. So it probably is 12.
To 7, only 10.
No, it's just ridiculous
I
to
have my salad now.
spend your money like that over there when you can buy the same thing.
Yeah, but it's the ambiance.
It's the ambiance. After a while, I'm not into the ambiance, I'm into getting my money's worth.
I know you like turkey.
Ooh, I'm getting full too.
Yep.
So. Too many snacks.
Yeah, the dark meat's tender and juicy.
Good.
See how fast
I brined it for 2 days.
What's that?
2,
Turkey?
and
That's
takes
good.
him 2 seconds to eat a whole
It's not too dry, not too juiced.
How's white meat?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's good.
It's so much good.
That's all I usually eat.
Same.
Usually
I'm gonna be probably
really
just
juicy.
Is it?
finished with this in probably 2 days.
It's not like
Did you
Grandma
inject it?
Dargus's.
Did you inject it?
No, I actually put it down in a 5-gallon pail in like a brine of cider and
Basically like
salt and brown
swimming
sugar and herbs. And
Slosh it up and down.
it's not like Grandma Dargus's.
A new bucket or a used one?
Brand new.
That old drywall, little
There you go,
chips and
drove by me.
everything.
What do you want, dude?
What's
The one that
flavor?
Carly used to clean out your
Your
freezer.
dad's usually says so you can-
You keep jumping on your leg till you get sore. Give him a windblower, windblower.
Right.
So you're still working on it, huh?
Did you just say dummy?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oliver looks forward to Thanksgiving all year long.
As soon as leftovers are gone, Mom, when's Thanksgiving?
Make it.
Count the calendar.
365 days away.
Mom.
Well, you try it one.
I have
Very
marshmallow
good.
roast.
No, a nap would really.
That sounds good.
Who needs a nap, right?
Tap off the.
Take a poo.
That's a,
Yeah, for a
tons of those.
Ours are mostly going away.
In fact, I kept picking them up and taking them
Missed.
outside.
Well, we don't want them falling
Then
into
they come
the
back to
food, so
And I-
just let them be there for a
Just
bit.
as of just a few days ago,
land
I
in
realized
the
my
south.
hands
Oh, I think
stink
I can.
when I picked them
You just
up
a
from
stink
outside.
Oh, they are.
Even
They don't
though
crunch.
they're still
It's
fresh.
fine. Congratulations,
I'm gonna
Dad.
grab the.
I'll
There
get
it
them.
goes.
It'll make a good crunchy.
I'll hunt them down.
Yeah, I say they don't crunch much.
Yeah.
I never
But
saw
they
one
smell,
fly
your
that
hands smell
long.
it.
You know what? Even a
Spider
ladybug
plus
makes your
looks
hands
bad.
stink.
I know, but I didn't notice it
Oh,
until
we
this
should
You know, some of the stinkiest food tastes
Like blue cheese, Limburger cheese.
Yeah, Limburger cheese.
My dad did too.
Throw them in the fire.
Alright,
Dad sends
go out
out
there tonight.
some stinky cheese
Game's
ones.
already begun. Punch the first
Run
best
the
ball
right
worker
stuff.
out of the
You're fine.
So we put it on a manifold.
They're probably only allowed so many.
Car heated up.
But they didn't even have the game though. When I went there when it first came out, they didn't even have it yet. But it has really, really bad ratings because people have said it's hard to play. But I got nothing but time. I got 4 days off, 3 after the day. I get 10 days off though for that ski trip. I take it around the weekends and playing it well, so I get 10 straight days off. I'm gonna forget how to work.
When is that?
Not soon.
Christmas?
The 21st through the 24th, and then I have like the weekend before that, and then the weekend after.
4 years left.
Are these all paid holidays?
Hey, 4
Yes.
years left, not in the finance department. Okay? I'm not gonna spend my life in finance.
It's not your thing, right?
Well, every time we have a meeting, it's like town hall, like everybody in finance comes, he's like, I know you all went to college, you did your accounting and finance degrees. I'm just like,
Duh.
Marketing. You gotta get up on that second floor.
What floor?
Second floor is the marketing floor. They'll run above them.
Well, why don't you bust through the glass ceiling?
Oh, God.
Because I'm not a female. There's no glass ceiling bust through.
I'm just kidding.
The women are the real ones with the glass ceiling.
I know.
I might bust through the glass floor and just see if I can keep my salary but do janitorial work.
Then you'll find out
You need the
how hard
extra-
people do work.
Yeah, right. I watch them.
Then you'll be making
No,
your money.
I watch them. They don't even work. Like,
Oh, yeah.
my underneath my desk is never vacuumed. I watch the same guy clean the same table every day. He literally just comes over to talk. And he limps like so hard I don't even know how he walks. I'm like, you don't. I know you don't.
Pudgy. No. Sorry, Mark.
They all hide in this like secret lounge room. And, like I've seen people come out there and they're all just like leaning up against these boxes talking. I'm like, you don't work.
It's funny when we're doing wiring and stuff, and you strip out the wires and stuff falls to the ground. This old color guy, he come around and goes, that's what I need you to do. Don't you pick that up. I need you to make a mess.
Yeah.
I got something to do. That's all right. Because we're used to always, picking up our own stuff. And he's like, no, you just leave that there. Like, I like working in this building. Just throw it on the floor. Let it go.
Where I work, they'd be like, pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
When I was working in Texas, they had a Hispanic guy that was the janitor, and when we would eat at our desk once in a while, he comes in and goes, you eat too?
That, you got something in front of you.
Austin, your best bet's to go to a few Jags hockey games, become good friends with Dan Schaub.
Oh,
Who's he?
Pinch it.
So he's some big wig over there, yeah.
no, I'm not gonna rub it in.
And he's the nicest, easiest guy to talk to.
I wonder what department he's in. There's so many of them.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
I know. I was sitting here debating whether I'm going to get seconds. No.
Yeah, he's just easy going.
I'll be all right. If I had seconds, I'd definitely be down for the count.
Whirlpool's one of those places,
So I'm not having any more.
having
We have
friends that work there forever.
Got pie too.
And if you get a bad boss, thanks, that's so
Oh, my
bad.
God, really.
Oh, I'm sure.
Tom's had a
Yep, I
horrible
whipped it.
boss.
He's working there now.
All
He's
my
been there
money
for
now.
years now.
Oh, that's right, he was at the court.
Butter.
Who?
What's he do there?
He's in like
That's
your
what I
IT,
do, yeah.
whatever.
Who is it?
Angie's husband, Tom.
Now, what's Shelley?
She actually is going to help to
While
get
you
his
were
job.
filming it?
She works in the finance department, but a different division from where else. So she's kind of a manager, isn't she?
It's good to have friends, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, she put his resume on the hiring person's desk for where he's at. So it was.
I think they knew that I wasn't like financing that because they put me in freight, which is like the least math
Years
involved
ago.
one. Because Craig, the boss, like my boss's boss, he like loves me, and my boss's boss, he loves me.
History.
We made that.
Well, she helped so that Matt got a job, and then a few weeks later she said, "Hey,
Anymore, it's
have him go
about,
online. There's
you don't have a
openings." So he
degree.
did.
they don't.
I literally make $40,000 just really doing nothing.
You don't have a
42.
degree, that's not even
42?
considered in there.
With the bonus every year.
So the bonus is like
Really
off
kinda
of
sad.
like
How you do? For the
no,
whole company as a whole.
they'll meet
Dispatch
together
is
and
better.
if we do really well, they'll be like, all right, you get 100% of it. But if we're like our stocks went way down, so we'll probably only get like 15% of it.
If
But
it's
that's
not, yeah.
Well, they didn't go down because we did bad. Just like
No,
we
but it's
set.
better than
They were
nothing.
explaining in the meeting like
Samsung are the ones.
when you
that
set
keep
this
going
thing
down.
high,
No,
we always
but the
set it
prime's
high.
going up
If
in
you come in
December.
like underneath it
All
at
our
all,
lovely things are gonna
even
be
if you're like
6-7%
above what you were
again.
last year, stocks just dropped because people are like, well, you didn't.
I just overheard a broker last night talking all about
But he
it.
said
I think
it's
he's
the
more
same. Like,
into
if
it
you do
than
hit
any
it,
of
they
us
go way
are.
up. So that's why you want to always just do that
You
anyway.
got a
What are you
stock
doing?
purchase program where you can buy some.
I met with this guy that
Off
does
the
like our
fork?
stocks. We had like a career fair thing, and we
You know
all
what
wasn't like
green
listening
beans
to
will do
explain
now?
about it.
Yeah, percentage a year.
He gets it for
Pat put
$100.
that in General Motors, and when we went in the Army, we had a bundle for it.
That's disgusting.
We used it for
That is this.
college when I came to Andrews. A lot of war, we had war bonds at that time, and
Yeah,
he
well,
was
this is
stock.
balls.
I trust the stock market today for anything.
Never know that,
Fortunately,
right?
the next day we lost
Okay.
the bet.
I'm putting all my
What do you
money.
want me to pick you
No,
up? So you
no,
just
I
like
don't.
those two things? Boring?
A friend of ours says, I don't think the stock's gonna go up any more than that. You know,
I just
Oh,
put
you're
everything I
saying
have
no.
into it, and then if it goes bad, I'll just put it
Okay.
on YouTube.
I
Right.
just wanted to
There are
make
no more
sure.
bets.
That's fine. I'll buy a
This is
cot and I'll
nice.
sleep between you and
Yeah, well,
Dad.
that's not. Well,
There'll be
she
three
doesn't
of us.
French kissing.
Well,
We
we
need
saw
to
him
go.
sitting on the couch out in the middle of the living room.
See, she always gotta throw it on somebody's kiss like crap.
Yeah, I noticed about half
See,
the
look.
night he was back in the
That
front,
dog
so
ain't
he
dumb
was-
enough to eat that green bean.
No,
He's
he's
like,
just
yeah.
he's classy. He don't eat nothing that he don't want. He doesn't even like salami anymore because that's how high class he is. You know, he
Yeah,
tasted
no,
every single meat in
choked
the
to
world.
death on it.
Who?
Our dog.
Hey, he's a survivor. He only has 2 toes. He ate 2 of his own toes.
Who?
Your dog doing
They,
that? No.
they were dead.
Bring him over and we'll see who's bigger.
You wanna know who's not afraid of though? He won't be.
Neither
he
will Milo.
tries to attack Capone. Capone?
Yeah, he might have no balls, but they're big.
Neither does Milo.
He attacked a little tiny guy when he was like, when Sasha was about 6 when he first got it.
He attacked this old man and I watched him
And
kick
there was
him.
this lady
Hard as
walking.
he could.
Oh, I'd have put the boot to him.
He did.
And he went roaring after those dogs.
Yeah, he doesn't, he has no.
And so did
Something's wrong with
Smart
your dog.
little lady
Yeah.
walking along.
Why?
Like, hump me and stuff.
You're the only one.
Everybody yelling.
The
"Sasha,
only
come
one.
on, humps."
The only attractive one in the family.
Right. You looked in the mirror lately?
Hell yeah.
Okay. You might want to go do it again.
Why, just to reassure how sexy I am? No thanks.
Yep, I'm officially full.
They don't have any guidelines at all on that type of thing at work.
By being sexy?
Shake.
There's no limit.
Don't live it.
No,
Probably
it's no
talking
shave.
about your.
It's no shave November, so.
There's everybody at work not shaving.
He's not in like,
Even if I was a CEO, I would
Like
have
a
a
sales
ponytail
position.
and
All the guys up at
They're
Coletta there,
behind
it's,
the
you go up there, it's like you just stepped into beard land.
yeah.
I mean, it's like everybody up there, every guy has got a beard up there now. It's like
Up where?
up in Oscoda up there, all the Coletta guys, all those guys, all boop.
I mean, this is all I can tell though. It's not like I can go.
All summer though. That was a great guy, how can you handle that?
what?
Big beard.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You get one.
No, big full
Okay,
beard.
I'm gonna cut it off.
It's
don't
just
have
some
one. What are you
fad
talking
happening,
about?
you know?
You get one more and it's gonna be mine. That is just trashy.
Smudge can't hurt himself on those bones, can he?
Yeah, he can, Dan.
He cannot have any chicken or turkey bones, period.
He already
Sorry.
has a training.
Oh, this one can't have anything. I fed him so much chicken bones and the sucker still alive.
Our dog was the same way.
Champion.
We had a collie, man, we fed him everything. had a box stereo before that.
The animals are supposed to have chicken.
The
Peanut.
collie had a bone coming
Here we go.
out his neck one time.
Oh.
The collie.
Hey, dude, it's just
Tippy.
crazy.
Tippy the collie. You remember that?
No, I never chickens, I never heard about that.
Strangle your mom.
What?
Strangle your mom. Yeah.
They raised puppies.
I've invited her.
That's a whole good job.
We had tripod and tripod. A tricolor collie wasn't old like last. It was in black, white, and tan.
Gotta
Pedigree.
let it out
Now
sometime,
you gotta
man.
get this one.
Yeah,
The
no.
guy when he was about 18.
Yeah, our dog just died of natural death. That
Mickey
old.
always chased the mailman.
You know?
Like Smudge.
Are you gonna give me the dog?
Once the mailman was coming, we used to have to run down the street to give the mailman something to give a dog a treat.
Something or whatever.
I think dogs have like a sixth sense about people or something. It's very weird.
Didn't like the mailman, didn't like the milkman.
Smudge don't like blacks or Mexicans.
He does.
You don't like Cruz?
We were driving
He likes
somewhere.
Cruz. People, I mean, he
in the
sees
front
him all the
seat
time,
of
but
car.
anybody, like anytime Lawrence comes over,
My
he
mom stopped in traffic light.
You don't
and
like
saw a
Lawrence?
squirrel right out there.
I can't wait to see Lawrence.
why?
Does he know Lawrence?
Oh, yeah.
He knows
No,
Lawrence.
Smudge.
Yeah, he does, I'm sure.
My dad knows Lawrence too. Lawrence was in the accident with
Right.
us.
I'm just glad none of you guys got hurt.
Yeah,
Was
Lawrence,
he- where was
Lawrence was the other one on
Lawrence
there?
He was sitting beside me, apparently. I don't remember that.
I didn't know Lawrence was in the
He
book.
put on that 5-point harness and I told him, what are you doing that for?
now you're like, thank
Yeah.
God.
Well, no, he
Oh, yeah.
he was trying to put it on.
You know, Lawrence
And he-
lives across the street.
And then what?
It's in Bob.
Yeah, Lawrence is always that little kid that used to come across the street.
Remember when you pushed him in the pool at Buddy K's?
Pool.
He couldn't
No,
do
we
it.
pushed him in the pool. He got in the pool himself. I saved his life.
I know.
Oh,
He's
I
had a
Lawrence
lot
is
of
a good
near-death
kid.
He and I are
experiences. I
friends.
mean.
We
Lawrence is
talk
a
all
good
the
kid.
time. When he's out, coming in, out of his
Boy,
car.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
he is
comment
love.
on your care.
I let the
Carry
N
through
word
my
fly
life.
one day in front of me. I was like,
What
dang.
is it?
I have no
What did he
idea.
say?
He did what you think you gonna say.
Not a damn thing. He was just
Gravy,
like,
to be honest with you, but
I'm like, oops, sorry about that. He's like,
I hate
that's
to
all
say,
right.
when you work in a nursing home,
Yeah,
everybody
but I
gets
tell
dessert
you, Cheryl.
first, because once
You
they
tell
get
your mom what I
dessert,
told
then they'll eat. They're not hungry enough to eat the rest of the meal.
Hey,
Obviously.
Yeah.
You didn't
no,
know?
because okay, we were
You didn't know?
leaving Dad's friend's
I made
house. And you had to put the
Barely.
seatbelt on, and there was like a latch that you have to flip over to like make it hook. And he couldn't figure out how to do it. And he's like starting to drive off, and I was like, yeah. I was like, you should. I was like, we need to stop so I can buckle him in. I was like, he's gonna like not feel safe. So he like stops it, and then I like hook him up real quick, and then he's like, seatbelts are for seats. A minute later.
Yep.
man, we had a good drift going till that little curve. We caught that
It
curve.
wasn't bad.
Yeah, all 5 of us.
We all knew it was
Best
coming.
time was the next 2 months after it, right? You got to lay around.
Didn't have to go to work.
Food. help you
Oh,
lose
no, he
some
wasn't
weight.
getting any
Got to
hospital
sleep.
I think the best part was
Great weight loss program.
the best part was when he got to the house. He was like, I might be all right. I could just go lay down on the couch. Yeah, you'd have died probably in like a few days, for sure.
Maybe less than that if he lost a lot of blood inside.
I wasn't bleeding inside.
You weren't?
Hell, you weren't.
Nah,
Yeah, you
just
were.
poop.
No, you were
No,
bleeding.
you were bleeding.
You had all this like right here because that swelled up immediately and was like purple. That's where you got crushed
Yeah,
by
that was
the
the
bar.
strangest memory.
That bar hit me on top too.
Yeah, but
That's
like
what
when it,
broke my
He thought he
rib.
had
when you were
surgery
laying though, it was laying right here.
What?
And you had to think about it. You got Lawrence strapped in, me strapped in, Matt strapped in, and Cruz leaning on all of us. That's all that weight.
Surgery. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we go out over the lake. I'm like, no, you don't go over the lake.
He was on a raft.
He was on a raft.
Rafting.
Having surgery on the raft. Uh-huh.
I told
he
him
was
one
dead
time,
serious too. He's like,
don't be putting too many people on this. I don't want it to tip over. Well,
And apparently all the nurses had bad breath because they sucked on latex gloves.
Yes.
oh,
That's all he would talk about. He's like, man, there's some pretty nurses, but oh my God, their breath.
oh, they get
It's
right
from the
over you, and I
latex.
just do this.
It's from the latex, and I'm like, what do you mean?
And
it's
he
from
was
the
like,
That ain't
latex?
from no latex.
That's what you
That's
said.
what you were
Them
That's
girls
what you were
was
telling-
breathing
And then
out.
he would freak out sometimes while there being dogs in his room.
You brought that
Yeah,
dog
no, he
in.
said, get that damn little puppy away from Milo. I was like, what are you talking about, Dad? He was like, Milo was here. I was
nobody
like,
believed me, and then Alan, I told Alan about it, and Alan was in there sitting there, and all of a sudden he was like, where the fuck is that dog? And Alan, like,
That's the side effects of the good medications they give you nowadays.
well, Alan was laughing so hard he literally took his phone out. It was so funny because Julie's like, no pictures or videos or anything. And she leaves. He literally was like this. And you just hear it's like, and he's like, and he looked like shit too. So he's like, right after she had said that, she's like, no pictures or videos. We don't want anybody seeing this. He's like, oh, all right, I understand. She leaves right when she left. He had the sound on, so I knew that's what he was doing. It was like.
Yeah, you adamantly hated everybody's breath. Man, she's so pretty, but
no, listen.
breath.
I walked in. I literally brushed my teeth before I went, and then I had my lunch, and then he was like, his face though. I said, "Hey, Dad," and he said.
Sometimes it was just like
so bad.
Sometimes it was just too much of a hassle to visit you because some of the shit you would do. Like when you were in the ICU,
rude.
when you like first got the little valve where you could start talking, you like you wrote down on the piece of paper who's below me, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally got down and looked under your little bed thing, and then I like looked back at you. He wrote down on that piece of paper. He said, who's below, who's underneath me. That's what he said.
No,
I think what he meant was who's downstairs.
For what?
Yeah.
Hey, you asked who's underneath
I got
you.
extra plates.
You done?
I knew that on Friday I had to get out of there, so every Friday I would have this dream that I jumped over that bar above my head, whoop, and I came back on Monday.
Checked out for the
And you
weekend.
literally, you're like, who's underneath me? And I like looked underneath your bed for you, and you were like watching me the whole time, and I looked at you and I was like, there's no one underneath
He
your
called
bed.
me. He's like, what do you think Dad made? What's
Oh,
under?
give it to Carly.
I think he meant the floor
You don't want
below.
that?
Yeah, I think you meant was waiting to come up.
Well, Gary was a little bit just not really normal when he had his mini
Did
strip.
you make that pudding or that Cool Whip?
I did.
It was
Real
very
whipped
stiff in
cream.
the
Real
middle,
whipped
but
cream,
now
it's
it's
not
not.
good.
That's good.
That was stiff, really stiff.
It was in the middle, but now it's on the end.
Then we had surgery, and then we were on a big ship in Alaska.
Right, you don't want it?
No thanks. Grandma, you don't need to make any more, unless that's for you.
I don't want one, I hate
We're
pie.
passing it away, okay.
I don't want any right now. I will soon.
Thanksgiving, man, pumpkin pie.
Oh, I did touch that Cool Whip. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have pumpkin pie Thanksgiving.
You wanna try some apple
You were on a
cider
cruise ship to Alaska?
No, we were on a big ship going to Alaska.
Pass it around.
Yeah.
I knew that when Alan would open the door, I could see it.
The ship to Alaska?
Yeah, we were on a big old ship.
Yeah, shit ship.
Oh, shit.
You'll have that.
No, when you first put the valve on.
That was the worst part. They want to try to get you to talk.
No, the worst
They ought to
part was
bring a nurse
when
in that can read lips. I got one for you. Y'all go yourselves. They're doing that.
no,
What?
the worst part was
It was like-
when
he
you
Drake, yeah,
Out of my room.
you get all weird and then you'd like freak out when you had to cough a little, so she'd come.
Oh, dude, because
And
they
she'd
stick
stick
that.
that thing in your throat to suck it out, and you were like, what? You would like look like you
Uh-huh.
were choking to death.
It
Like,
is.
you would be sedated and you'd be like, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
Well, that thing's like that long. And they're stuffing it down your
I
throat.
used to have to do that when I worked at the hospital.
But you were there was a couple
Oh,
times.
clear.
It freaked me
I
out.
just wanted to punch you in the face.
Should have given it a shot.
Oh, I would have caved that
You were
thing
rude.
in.
Hey,
Hey,
You're like, go get me a Sprite, and I was like,
We
you
can't.
can't have Sprite. And you're like, I'll fucking remember that when you're like, all being a real big baby. So I was like,
yeah,
and then Alan was like, just go get him.
wait till your shit
Well,
breaks
listen, he's
down.
like-
Don't be calling me.
I wouldn't. You probably couldn't even lift a tire.
That's all right.
He'd be like, Alan's like, just go get him the Sprite. So I go out in the hallway and I was like, let me get like a little thing of Sprite. And then you're like, well, where's the bottle? I gave you this cup. I was like, I'm not giving you the rest of it. Like, okay.
How many days were you in the
you asked me for
hospital?
candy one
2
day.
months and 3 days.
You asked me for candy one day. You were like,
White one, not the pumpkin one.
Anybody want some of these?
There goes our Medicare.
Y'all
I
just hosed me
I
out.
started bawling my eyes out. I was like, Dad, you can't have any candy. And he was like, you almost looked like you were gonna cry. Like, you were mad at me.
Give me some candy.
You had the
What's
train
her
in.
name?
What if you wrote the phone?
Victoria brought me candy.
One time, oh yeah, when I
That
was
was
sixth
weeks
floor.
later.
That's
Yeah.
right. I woke up one day and she brought me a Snickers the first day. And I woke up the next day and there was a
They're so
Snickers
in
and a
love
Reese's.
with you.
Well, you
that's
should have seen her when she had to pull out that growing tube. She was a little nervous. Then she pulled out my pick over here.
At one time you had me, like, just to come in your room, we had to put on this suit and gloves. And you're like, I want a smoothie. So grandma goes and gets you a smoothie. It doesn't have enough of this in there. Go get it again. And then so we had to go do it again. And then you asked me, you were just saying something to push me out. So then you stuck your hand up, for me to high five you. And I just grabbed that thing so hard. And I like watched your whole body. You were like, ugh. And you were like in so much pain. I was like, that's what you get. I sort of asked grandma if Dad, you were like, what the fuck? And you were like, you were gonna cry. And I was like, yeah, it's coming.
What is this?
At the recovery room or where we're going here?
Yeah, in the ICU.
Excuse me?
Oh, we got.
Then I buy you a pop one time. You're like, this is fucking warm. I'm like, that's the coldest one. It's been in the fridge all day. If this is warm, then I'm retarded. So.
You must have been retarded.
Yeah, right. You're a needy old man.
That's right.
I need you to take these 2 straws and make them into one.
Heck yeah.
Pulling out them ingenuity skills.
Who's the nurse? I'm like, I don't even know who your nurse is. There's like a million people just sitting at this table in the middle.
Sorry.
Wow.
See, when we were in the ICU room and I'd push that button and they wouldn't come, reach up, undo that trach. Ooh, they asses would come running then. You do that one more time, we're going to strap your hands down. Oh, I doubt it.
They did.
They
No,
did when you were
that-
sedated.
Yeah, but not when I wasn't.
Isn't that illegal?
No.
I heard it
So
was
you don't
illegal.
pull your stuff out.
They have to have a written order and they have to be checked every 15 minutes and documented.
Yeah.
All that junk out and they just put it in.
What do you do?
They had a tracheotomy?
Of course. Lots of other things too.
He was
A
diagnosed.
couple surgeries.
He was diagnosed with the first micro penis in all of Michigan.
Yeah.
Said the accident irreversible. I said that in front of like a bunch of nurses one time. In your face, you looked so so. You remember that, Grandma? We made a couple different wiener jokes when there was like a lot of people in the room.
You just considered the source.
One was the very first. She like came in there and she's like, "Well, we got your X-ray back." And I was like, "Is it true? Is it really the smallest in the whole family?" The one time you got real angry though, it was like right when you got to the hospital.
Oh, I was in pain.
Yeah.
You ain't even got a clue. Come here, let me squeeze you one time and snap one of them ribs.
That's why I wear seatbelts, bro.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Are the ribs better?
Oh yeah, I slept through all that thing, guys.
You can't fix those, right? You
Yeah,
can't.
they grow back together.
Yeah, but you can't like set them back.
No.
They just have to be healed on their
So they must not break that. Like, what would they do if one bone was like just completely?
They would go in and they'd take it out.
Oh, that's it. You could. They wouldn't just push it.
Yeah, sometimes punctures are wrong.
Yeah, I know that part. Yeah, you're lucky that didn't happen.
Let me smell coke.
Like
It's
you're
my soap.
not just a bigger glass.
I had a cracked sternum. That was
Wasn't
bad.
that
That
just
had to go back,
hot
right,
line
so
on the
No,
bridge?
break
I
it
couldn't
really.
throw.
If it usually will flex back, but like mine, when I broke, I hit something and it came up, so it broke out. So it just kind of stayed out there. So
I was
it
still working up
was
a
a
storm.
lump because of it.
I was in the lunchroom.
Yeah, you can't set all they can do is this. The only way you can set the ribs is to grab the whole cage and bow it like that to actually push them back out. And that's all you can do. That's why they wrap you so tight with that.
But yet, at the same time, it can cause pneumonia,
What's that?
wrapping tight.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, they give you this little thing you're supposed to blow in,
Oh yeah, I remember that. You had that all the way up to the.
but you're not supposed to blow in. You're supposed to suck.
See how,
That's what makes it go up.
and then it hurts while you're doing that.
Oh yeah. But it's better than getting pneumonia.
People are gonna talk about this for a long time.
I just let it all go.
I can tell.
I just tell them, Lucky.
You been out riding on her since?
Yep.
No, he
Drove it in. Huh? I had it in the driveway. Each day I get a little more courage.
You
It
know,
beat me once, it ain't gonna beat me a second time.
talking about those, you know, many years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Pat's sister had twins, and that one got killed up at the dirt. He just went out in front, and that truck just, he went under and rolled under, and I mean, you were lucky compared to him. He was in pieces, and the machine was in pieces.
Sometimes, right?
Dead in the ditch, everybody.
Well, he was dead,
looking
wasn't
at
he? He
him.
was dead right away. He
Oh,
had to
yeah.
be.
Boy,
But then again, like, who just blasts right out of a trailer?
Yeah, but he was young.
15-year-old.
He
Because
was
it's
young.
so in the middle of nowhere, you probably
You hardly
would
ever
actually
see a truck on the
crossing
road.
I'm
and
glad
you
we
think,
weren't there. We were
Most
up
of
in
the
a
time,
cottage.
well,
and
most of the
we-
time
wouldn't
we
have
pull
done
out
that.
on
With
that
your mom.
dirt road when it was
Afraid
dirt, you know, and do a little cookie come back, because there wasn't really any traffic, you know, you never really paid
They
attention.
blacked out that road since, but still they can fly up and down there.
Yeah, it's that's too bad. I mean,
Hey, I
you
went
don't think
over,
about it, you know, if you never see any vehicles, you're
Right.
thinking, you're not even thinking about it.
Mm,
It's just something in your mind that says, there's no
Well, I
vehicles
think
ever
he was
here.
racing David too.
they
So
were,
he was
yeah.
racing
You probably
his
seen
twin
that.
brother.
Dave was big
Huh?
behind.
You've seen his little cross or whatever they have for him.
Dave said when he
Yeah.
wakes up and find out he's dead,
We
the
were
shark's
up
gonna
north.
kill
Yeah,
him.
you've been there.
Because I was
Well,
married
out of
to
here.
him.
Yeah, but we weren't up there when that happened.
No, we were at the bay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
at the
It was
bay.
the 4th of July.
But I don't think I went up there after that.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I was only up there a couple times.
Hey, I went over in a full loaded, fully extended gravel train, and it messed me up pretty good for a little minute,
Oh,
but,
you went upside up there.
oh, all the way over.
Dumped it too
The
quick.
whole thing, yeah, yeah, gravel train. Yeah, I was lucky there was no passenger seat in the train. All I hit was a control box and messed up my side pretty good. And there was no seat. I said, oh, you'd have been messed with it. The guy that was directing out front, he didn't know what to do. He looked like this, because the truck's on its side, you know, semi's on its side, and I'm standing in the windshield. He couldn't figure, how are you even standing up? You know, I mean, once it went over, because that seat wasn't there. He said, otherwise, yeah, I'd have been messed up in that. And, but I didn't let that kick me out of the big truck.
So why'd you do that?
Soft ground, because we were backfilling. We were hauling clay out of Detroit. And we were backfilling out at the landfill, and we were probably 20, 30 feet deep. And they keep packing it and stuff, but you gotta just make sure you're set and level. And the clay is what it was, it's clay, not gravel. Well, my
Oliver eat all his mashed
pin, my
potatoes in the
gate
bowl.
pin locked. I released it and I saw the gravel, you know, a little bit of stuff fall, so I thought, oh, my gate's loose. You know, hadn't had to check it all day. And of course, that was the one I should have checked it on, because then when I raised up, that big loaf didn't come out, and it just all the way over 58,000 on its side. No, 158,000 pounds on its side. Boom. The mirror, everything just blew right up back through the cab. Well, that's all I remember, looking down and seeing my feet and seeing all the glass come up through the cab, and then looking through my glasses and stuff that blew off. I was looking for my stuff, fell outside and underneath, you know.
Here, this is,
You
no,
don't want it anymore?
I never
You don't
used
want
it.
You don't want any pie though?
No, I don't like pie.
No, it's just because of the soft ground and then
It was
the
good.
amount of weight. I looked back and I looked up, and the
Those rolls.
director guy was like this, you know, he's like, drop that, drop it. So I reached the lever to drop the load back down,
Yeah.
but I
I'm
already saw
surprised
the
you don't eat
axles
just all the
go
time.
like this, and then I felt it
I do
catch.
know.
And as soon as I felt that catch, I
I'm
thought,
talking,
here we
you
go,
just
nothing I
cut
can do.
the
It's
whole
like
pan and
a
just
speedy
eat
roller
that.
coaster ride. Boom.
Yeah, your mom was terrible with popcorn at the movies. Ooh.
We went to a funeral last Saturday night in Fenton, which is by Holly, you know, that area. This girl who is my brother's deaf great-granddaughter, 15 years old. She had her earbuds on, really loud as she
Got hit by a
always did.
train.
Got hit by a train.
Walking down
From
the
behind.
track,
I think so.
train came and hit her from behind.
You'd feel the vibration.
Yeah, dude, there's no way you wouldn't
You wouldn't feel the
No,
vibrations.
actually think about it.
Think, I
Think
was
about it,
saying,
there's so many people that are so involved in those things like this, it's creating tunnel vision in our world now. It's also they're going like this, so they're tuning out, so they're not paying attention, so you don't have those honed-in skills. You know, they'll be, oh, what's this? Why is this vibrating? Oh, that's kind of neat. By the time they get it figured out,
I guess the only reason I
done.
What the hell are you doing walking on the train tracks anyways?
Well, it's illegal, number one.
Well, no, just why would you be like, you know, this is where I want to
Shortcut
Carl's
home,
little
I guess.
girlfriend.
It's real close to her house, right down the street from her house.
That had to be a mangled mess.
Well, that's like that one kid.
Yeah.
They had
2
How
years.
is she related to them?
look perfect.
This girl.
Like
This
Carly,
girl. Well,
gorgeous.
just died.
2 years ago.
At least the head, I can see the head. and it
Yeah, but
was-
the police
Daughters,
said her
kid.
mom that you won't
Their
even.
granddaughter.
No, but you didn't take her there.
He was drunk
I'm
and they
just
were all
gonna put
walking
everything
We
trains.
don't know whether she was walking on the
Down.
side and it clipped her, or whether it actually just hit her and flew her. I don't know.
Did you see his daughter?
It was the most,
I
oh
didn't.
my
I
God.
told you I wasn't gonna make it.
I sat there and
She
bawled.
was good.
She
pretty.
was.
Both his daughters I thought were pretty.
The blonde one?
They were all sitting on the floor.
Oh, maybe the blonde was his daughter? Oh, no, she wasn't.
Yeah, man, that one was ugly.
They had her skateboard there underneath the casket. They had a big jar of pickles and her favorite energy drink and her bag of favorite candy. I'm like, oh my God. I can't
And
handle
everybody
it.
signing the casket, and everybody signing the
I
casket.
don't know if
They had a place to sign, but I don't think it was the casket. They had
One
a
funeral
big,
that I went to not too long ago, they had pens, colored
Matt
pens of all different
Ramsey's.
colors.
uh-huh.
The casket was white, everybody could sign, they had glitter, they had glue, you could write whatever kind of message.
Matt Ramsey's
She was
casket you
gonna
could
be
write on. It
cremated.
was wood.
This casket was a borrowed casket.
Remember that?
And, a rented one, yeah. And then
So
they
many
had
masses.
these,
Remember
you know
everybody
what,
signed Frankie
one of
Cookie's
these
casket?
throws look like, you know. had
Did you go to that funeral?
They did not handle it.
Yeah.
They had her picture, it was as big as, like 8 feet tall.
Surprised Alan never went.
Right next to the
How do they get
Frankie's
pictures
mom
of
used
that?
to
They
go
go
on.
under.
That was what's his name.
Like these pictures here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Huge.
On fabric.
Yes, it was.
It
was Austin
Frankie's mom. Frankie's mom is Austin Maynard's sister.
No, it's Austin Maynard's mom he was flirting with.
I'll put my life on that one. I don't remember.
Yeah,
She was
so
married too.
One of the best careers any kid could have today would be
Everybody
audiology.
thought he was gonna be
Because
Frankie's
they'll be busy
stepdad.
with
Yeah.
the teenagers who can't hear. It won't be the old people.
I am so full.
Hey,
Jack and Olivia have the headphones on, out in the other room, I can hear them in the front room. It's like, seriously, folks, turn those down.
They got them in
I
their
can't hear
ears.
them. I said, I can, and I'm old.
They got them in their ears and you can hear it?
Yes.
in another room. But, this uncle of this girl, well, he said, I was right in town a couple days ago, driving and honking as much as I could, and she didn't pay attention.
We had them walk right off the end of the pier in St. Joe.
Yeah.
They're there with their cell phone and they're walking on the pier, and the next thing you know, they're in the water. Now, really,
Yeah. They run into telephone poles, signs.
Well, your cousin did that in Detroit going to a hockey game.
what is that,
He
Cheryl?
was talking away,
Apple cookie?
turned
I
around,
don't
and
know, I just wondered what it was.
a signpost or whatever it was.
That happened to cousin Carl at one of the camp outs. Them girls were hollering at us. We were amazed, and he turned around and turned back around and catch a face full of telephone pole. I couldn't pedal my bike. I was laughing so hard. I should probably go to hell for that one, but
We've all done that.
Carl's face was just smashed, busted his nose, and he looked like somebody just pounded him.
That's okay. I laughed at Tammy Jones one winter when we went to church. It was
That was
Sabbath
so
school.
funny.
She was so prissy and she had these really high heels on. She looked so pretty and we all got out of our car and down she went on her butt. So we chuckled and she got up 2 feet later, boom, down she went. By the time we got in, she must have fallen 10 times. Shelly and I were on the floor rolling and all these people are trying to help her and we're just back there going.
if you have some decent boots on, you wouldn't be falling down.
Hey, if you only had a cell phone then, right?
Oh my God, that was too funny. And I remember our friend Daryl, he was trying to help her, and I'm sure he was just thinking, you rotten little snot. Help it. It was so funny.
Because if you know Tammy Jones.
Oh yeah, that was the most
Well, that's like
horrific
when we were at
event
Camp
for
Sabo. I mean, like, you know, they have a boardwalk
Yeah.
around the thing. It had like just rained the night before, so we had to choose if we were gonna ride bikes through like the sand or the
her. Boardwalk.
boardwalk, and everybody's like, well,
Slippery.
he's like, it's gonna be really slippery, and everybody's like, well, then we'll just ride in the sand. And then Matt, he was like, let's ride the boardwalk. We're gonna do the boardwalk, and they're like, all right, we'll do the boardwalk. So we're going, and all of a sudden there's like a turn. Matt's bike goes out from underneath him, and he's wearing an all-white shirt. He like slams on the ground, rolls, and then he gets up, and he's like bleeding. We're going again. Another like 5 minutes later, flies off the boardwalk into the thing, and the counselor's like, "Do you even know how to ride a bike, Matt?" And Matt's like, and then he's like, "We're like, all right." I couldn't stop laughing. I like can't breathe. Sometimes when I tell the like full story, I like feel like I'm there again. I start laughing, and then like 5 minutes later, he falls again. This time, I can't stop. I run him over with my bike. I'm like, and then I flew off the boardwalk. We were the last three because he made us go to the end finally because after we fell 4 times. We get back and Matt's shirt is like brown and covered in like blood and dirt. Oh my god.
That is bad. Don't forget
What's that for, Carly?
Yeah, it's another.
You're wasting
What?
food on your dog.
She's gonna take some to break.
She what?
She's gonna take some food to break. Do you have to shave this off, babe?
What?
I thought animals
You have to
weren't
shave that
supposed
before
to
you
eat
go?
this.
Yeah.
You have to shave.
He has to in case
The
there's a fire. He
firefighter's
has to wear his
supposed to wear a mask
firefighter
in
mask.
case of shit.
You have to shave now?
Yeah, before you go.
You can't.
I can do without going
Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu. But I
Wait,
can't-
Fu Manchu would
I
be,
can't
wouldn't that
have
be
it.
down? You
Right.
can't have the down part,
You
right?
can't. No,
No, I
you
can't.
Outside the mask.
Yeah, it's mask goes right here, so it's kind of like this is questionable. I have one some of our fire, whatever the guy is. He's like, we need to shut it off right now. So I went right to work. It's gonna have electric. I'm like, shh.
So you can never have facial hair there? Really?
Not at that position. No.
So,
They have to get that fitted.
I'm
every
willing
year.
to sacrifice that for the money.
He is triple time,
Yeah.
so he'll shave his beard for that.
Just say, run around pretty much all
And I'm
naked
like,
for
can I
that, you
go just for that?
know? No hair.
Yeah, but
What's he
it's
doing now?
firefighting tonight,
He's
so
the
it's not always firefighting.
They have
He's
not
not
certified
He's doing
firefighter.
a different job
Oh, yeah.
tonight than he normally does.
No, tonight he's regular shift. It just happens to be triple time, because it's a
No,
holiday.
I'm talking about this mask.
No, when you're an operator, you are also have to be a certified firefighter because
Yeah.
you're in that area that there's a fire, you gotta go, you're fire brigade.
But how long has he been growing that thing?
It's a
yeah,
few
maybe like
days.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Look at that. You
He's
know
been
that
off,
can't
he's
prep
been
quick.
off work for almost a week, so that's about,
Mom said you were trying to do that Santa at the mall.
yeah. You could be Kris Kringle.
Do what?
That's Santa Claus.
Santa at the mall. Just get it a little bit longer.
We have a Santa suit.
There you go.
You can hire out for $50 an hour.
If some kids are like, why are you walking so
And just
funny,
say,
Santa? You
and
can
just say, yeah, well, good luck, you're not getting it.
You know, see,
It's fun.
tell somebody attacks you with something.
Bring it on. That's the thing people don't get. I enjoy that. I'll get right back.
Yeah.
Did you get your hair cut? Did you get your hair cut in the hospital?
Yeah.
People did come in and cut your hair?
Oh, no, Julie did it.
Oh. Okay. Otherwise, you'd have hair down to your ears.
No, it wasn't that long. It doesn't grow that fast.
It would be like that though, right?
Probably not that long. I don't
No,
know.
but I mean your
Oh,
lower
yeah.
beard.
Yep, Angie lied to me for years.
Told you it wasn't gonna go.
No, it's not going anywhere.
That's what they told me. They said, Jerry, you'll never lose your hair. It's so thick, couldn't get a comb through it. And Pete, my brother, was thin. They said, he's the one that's gonna lose his hair. We both lost it the same way.
How do you know when you're losing it? Does it
Couldn't
start
get a
back
comb
here
through
or
mine when I was
here?
going to the
It
past.
just depends on where it's.
Wavy and thick.
It's probably going.
They
I'm
said,
not
no,
worried
you
about
think
it.
after your, I had a
It'll happen.
grandpa that had
Oh,
just white.
Mine probably go too.
Pull your hair
Getting a
back.
little thinner right here up in the crown.
Take your hat off and pull your hair back.
I already know I got receding.
Balance, hair
Ah, you don't.
Yeah,
Oh, on the
I
sides
mean,
a
it's
little
going
bit,
back
but
further on the sides, probably.
Wavy.
Whatever.
dip your head down like
Oh,
this.
it's curly.
It's a little thinner.
Oh.
It used to be so thick.
Mmm.
Be
I'm
nice
not
to
gonna be shocked if they go bald.
have a bald spot.
Hey, you know what the problem is?
Huh?
It's not, the problem isn't going bald. It's making sure you got something that looks good when it does.
God.
And yours, you're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, right. That's why your grandpa don't shave his all off.
That's why I hope I never go bald, because I got one bridge, and they'll be headbutting people with bald head. Yeah.
You'll be a Klingon.
Yeah, no, it was one of those cone heads.
Klingon arch head. You know.
I wouldn't, if I was you, I wouldn't worry about going bald. You're long past that.
Everybody said that for wearing hats all the years. You can go bald wearing hats.
I heard that doesn't even really do anything.
Just makes it a little faster, but not bad.
Maybe
Well,
not.
I'd like to know what my excuse is. Mine is so thin and hideous.
At least you still got it.
Yeah, barely.
Well,
I have
better
like
than nothing.
The Red Sea.
You want to trade?
No.
You know, I told Jack,
I
man, if
probably
he could
have
just
ugly
cut
head,
his
too.
hair and give me half of it, I'd be good.
Yeah.
That kid's got some thick hair.
Yeah.
So does Olivia. Her hair.
Yeah, she does have thick hair.
And Julie got thick hair?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does. I'd like a fraction of that.
Just thick as poof.
Ellen is the one who has thick hair and wavy.
Really?
And as it grows longer, it's really pretty. It's really nice.
Yeah, I
Because then
think
there's
so.
some of that I thought I had.
Yeah, you better grow that ponytail now and just remember it. Take pictures.
I don't like those
Oh.
ponytail beards. That's what I think is really,
I've seen that for
Let's
like
go.
the Asian guys.
Yeah.
You don't know that. It could stay.
Asian,
No.
okay, go ahead. But
You'll
you're
be all right. You
down south or something.
got plenty of hair on your
Well, it's
head.
like Bigford. He's been growing
That's-
his.
yeah,
He's
I-
been gross now. It's like, this is out to here like this, you know.
You know
Oh, it was
the
going
first
I
in
haven't
my
seen him
20s.
since his mother's
He was
funeral.
thin,
Yeah.
just getting
Like that.
thinner and thinner and
Yeah.
thinner.
But it was long then.
I don't know, I-
You know what it is like.
See, but if I go bald, I'm not, like, there's people at work, like,
He's a musician.
Oh, I was married to Julie
Yeah.
and still had
Yeah.
hair, good hair.
but I mean, like, Brock, the guy that works with me, he's got, like what you have.
It's
or
usually
like-
in your 30s.
But it's just
Yeah.
like, I would just shave it at that point. What are you holding on to?
No, what you do is like a buddy of mine did the same thing. His went fairly early. You know what he did? It was kind of cool. No, it's kind of cool. He had a little tattoo on his head of a guy pushing one of them
Oh,
mowers.
I
He went up there and
Talk
went
about
run
Hitler,
off.
Bill.
It was funny.
Well, then
Like, that's cool.
the tattoo wouldn't be good once I lost hair in that spot.
Yep.
I would have to, like, just rub Rogaine on that.
That one spot, a little strip right there.
That's supposed to be like Hitler?
Hitler?
No, that's bad. You need to go take that up.
It's like you just have, like, coffee
Dirty,
grounds
yeah.
rubbed on your lip.
I thought it was a short.
Yeah, that's funny.
No, I don't know, probably
Hitler massage
30.
just a little bit.
In your
32.
30s, yeah.
Whatever.
And then once I shaved it, it was, you know, I didn't shave it this low. It was probably that long. And then I walked in the bathroom one day and took a bic to that thing. And realized, damn, got a good looking head. I can do this. And then you lay down on a pillow. Ooh, that sucker's cold. Ooh, you don't
say every
got
time
that.
that's good is when you're shining in the sunshine.
Yeah, you gotta put something on that thing. She'll burn like a sucker.
Matt's definitely gonna go bald.
I do. I get sunburned
He's already-
because my skin hair is thin.
Matt's hair's already, like, going back.
You just gotta make sure, you know, there's some of those guys that just got that funny head. And they try to shave. Look at Jake Perkins. He shaves his head and it's like, whoa, dude. You might want to let that shit grow back.
Who is Jake?
I mean, you could do Rogaine if
Remember
you really
Sheila?
want to. It's
No.
just expensive and you have to do it every
That
day.
doesn't work.
It does.
Her husband.
That does not work.
It does.
Rogaine
You don't
does
do
not.
it.
It is, but you can
You
never
can't
stop.
Take this day off. Yeah,
If you stop, it all falls out.
Really?
Hey, I could go to Dr. Bosley, have them remove,
Hair
whoop,
replant.
and plug it up front, but it takes 3 to 4 or 5 surgeries.
And thousands
I'm good.
of bucks.
And then a friend of mine's got that. Like, you know what I call him? Plug head.
Yeah.
Because it looks terrible.
Yeah.
Because you be growing,
Yeah, like
I mean, they take these little things out of the back of your head, and then they suck it together, and then they drill the holes out of your forehead, and they
plant
plant
a tree.
and they whoop, 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 and get them all right. And then all of a sudden you got one little here. You look like the what you call them people? The
We
peanuts.
You can always see
You
the
know,
rows, they plant them in
Yeah.
rows.
But you gotta have
The
four,
hair needs
3
to
or
grow
4
right,
surgeries.
you know, grow the right way.
Oh no,
It's
they
hair.
turn it.
Well,
They
here's the
turn
deal.
it to
You
be-
can
to
spray,
grow the right
you can
way.
spray grass with
They
fake
know
turf.
which
You
way
just
you're
need to
doing.
be able to just spray your head with fake hair and call it a day. I'm
No,
like that.
you know who it is?
Pat used to work with a guy, he put
Sandy.
Owns
eyebrow
Auto
pencil
Sport right there in the corner.
painted
of
every
Lincoln.
morning on his head.
Plug head.
Oh,
Can we take a picture?
He did it twice, and now he's just stopped.
Who is that?
Rich Geyser. I'm like, dude, you got all this money, you out buying planes and stupid ass stuff. You can get that head fixed.
that's
He's
funny.
talking about buying stupid ass stuff.
Yeah.
He said, who is talking about buying
Hey.
stupid ass stuff?
Hey, I'm not out buying lifts and trying to build a tower.
Backyard, that qualifies for much of anything.
Sure it does.
Who you talking about?
Rich Geyser.
$100,000 expense.
Oh, that guy got all the, what you building that thing for?
The tower.
Sorry, Mom.
For what?
Because his daddy left him millions of dollars and he can.
Oh, really?
Where's
Stand
this?
up there?
Right on the corner of Lincoln.
Mini
Oh, yeah, I
storage.
know that guy. I watched him build it
Right.
inside of his shop. He's a genius when it comes to building that stuff.
Yeah.
A little crazy, but you know, a genius.
He's got an old
Hey.
Plymouth or Dodge in one of those things that
He's got a 1960 Corvette sitting in there that he's out buying all this stupid stuff and he doesn't have that restored.
He got 2 more junk ones that he just brought to help make that project go. I just seen that.
He don't need no money. His
Really?
daddy's the one that had patents on all of the power steering pumps and stuff. Oh, his daddy was loaded.
Really?
And then his brother Butch is the one that got killed over by my property in the plane crash years ago. He was a nuclear operator. Yeah. Rich doesn't have to work a day in his life.
Really? Yeah, I never saw him really work much. He's got a lot of junk sitting
Well,
around
he
there.
does a good job at welding, okay?
Yeah, what?
Welding,
Yeah.
cutting steel and welding.
He had some electric motor he's putting in something.
He's always doing something.
You
They
know,
were just
Darlene,
0 to 100
bought
like
that
nothing.
project
Yeah. You know
because
why?
he didn't want that camera up there.
Yeah. What's he need high-powered cameras for?
Just because. What does he need anything for?
That's not what that tower's being built for.
What's it being built for?
He's gonna live in it.
Live in it,
Yes.
up high?
He's gonna have a.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that was the thing. He tells everybody he's not, but as he's up at Nate's, he told me, I'm gonna live in it. Once it's built, they can't stop him. Because the
Yeah,
top,
he's gonna
he'll
live
put the cameras in there, and then he'll just say, you know, I fell asleep up here. It's just no different than him sleeping in the Auto Sport building for 5 or 6 years till he got married. You can't sleep in that building.
No,
That's a commercial building.
It's not.
Rich, that gate's run by remote control. He can open it and shut it, do all this stuff from his phone. Well, and everybody's got a passcode to get in. One night the guy went in, opened the gate to go to his storage unit. Rich freaked out, pulled a gun on him. Yeah, Rich was in deep trouble for that.
Why did he do that?
Because Rich is an idiot. He panicked. You know, the guy's he called the cops on Rich. Rich was in. I don't know how he got out of that. He bought his way out of that.
Well, the guy was going after his own stuff in the
But why
He
did
had his own unit open.
he freak out?
Rich is weird.
Probably because it's just that after hour time and you get that trigger that goes, oh, something's wrong. You know, and then just automatic.
You can't be pulling a gun on somebody like that. That's brandishing your weapon. They'll take your CCW away.
Oh, for sure.
And they didn't. He got lucky.
He made a big
Dad was a
ocean.
millionaire. I wonder
Is he a-
why he never had to work.
Is he
Just build
got a
that
paranoia problem or something?
He got a short man's problem. He got a midget problem. Rich is, he's a smart guy, but sometimes he's the stupidest guy. He asked me what was it? Yesterday? Man, I hear you got a Sig Sauer AR-15. I said, yeah. Man, you need to bring that over. I want to see that piston-driven gun work. I'm like, Rich, you got more money, you could go buy 100 of them. Go buy one. I bought a Ruger. Well, you wasted your money. You can't bring that over? No, Rich. I ain't bring. You got nowhere to shoot it, Rich. Oh, we could go down to the gravel pit. No. I
Nice.
ain't getting in trouble for that. He's an idiot.
Where's the gravel pit?
The new one, Phil Hex.
Is it back there on,
Oh, it's way back there.
by the river?
No, not that far back.
No.
It's,
I haven't seen any trucks going in and out.
oh, there's a ton of them that go in and out of there.
Must be, I don't go at the right time.
If you get on Google Earth, you can pull it up and see it. It's pretty cool.
Does he have people working there all the
What?
time?
Yeah.
Get a picture of you guys in your job.
He's being
You
lazy.
sit by the fireplace or out in the living room?
You can come take a picture.
Now,
Yes.
what was that for?
Take a
That boot-
picture.
is
I want a
that-
picture.
is that boot that sign?
They do.
That's gonna be blood.
What?
I'm
No. Look at that.
Yeah.
Don't fall. We can't have that.
We're gonna need more days at the hospital.
I'll go very good.
Okay, do you want me to cut up the meat off the bone?
Yes.
Man, Oliver,
I know, right?
man, you better get back in here because Thanksgiving ain't over yet, brother.
She probably ate like 4 rolls.
Yeah.
The white meat's actually good, isn't it?
Hey, but piling on the potatoes.
That bowl is still
Thought you weren't gonna leave enough for
mashed
Sarah.
I had them both.
Oh,
What'd you say?
Mixture.
Said he was piling on the potatoes in that bowl. So I didn't think there would be enough left for Sarah. Finally stopped.
He's a stinker.
Is there a lot of food in that plate he didn't eat?
Oh yeah, I'll leave it out for him. Finish it off before the day goes.
Save any?
Yep.
A little bit.
Oh, yes.
You did good, Barb, with
Well, you
that.
make two.
Yeah, good thing. I gotta get my camera.
Is, Vicodin and Norco about the same?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Cause Pat got me my prescription for Norco and,
I didn't get it yet.
yeah, well, anyway, on the bottle, it said Vicodin, generic or Vicodin.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they were the same thing.
Yeah, that's what narco is, but I think they changed it.